Hey there, you are now listening to the Create Harmony podcast, and I am your host, Sally Burlington. In this place, we spend time talking about those everyday joys and the many, many abundant blessings that sometimes get overlooked. We set our rhythms with the rhythms of nature and celebrate the joyful changes that each season brings. So this is episode 91, and today we're going to focus on peace. And this is a place where we focus a lot of energy on finding peace. At the end of each episode, I say, until next time, peace. And on the Enneagram, I'm a 9, which that makes me a peacemaker. And I am most pleased when my surroundings are peaceful and serene. But what's been on my mind lately is, what is peace? What does that mean? How do we know it when we see it? Is peace merely the absence of conflict, or is there something deeper involved? And the other day, what made me start focusing on this is the other day, one of the leaders of our church shared a quote that really caught my attention. She said, "What I used to call boredom, I now recognize as peace." And that quote really stuck with me. I thought about it for several days after she said it. I thought, could it be possible that in our high information age, we've really lost our understanding of what peace looks like? We've become so accustomed to mental stimulation that that's our homeostasis. When I've talked about peace in the past, I've referred to one of my favorite authors, Morgan Harper Nichols, because she wrote a book called Peace is a Practice. And this book is a treasure trove of information about how to pursue peace in your life. Morgan is a poet and an artist, and she's written several books. And the tagline for this book, I just love it. It's an invitation to breathe deep and find a new rhythm for life. I mean, how lovely. So she brings her own unique perspective to her work. She's also autistic, so her perspective is slightly different from other people's. And she skillfully outlines in the book the concept of using action words to pursue peace. She clearly states that peace does not mean everything is perfect. Peace means you are able to find your breath and stay connected to your very life in the face of gritty realism. I liked that a lot. The bottom line is, in order to find peace in our lives, we have to work at it. We have to make that an important concept that we focus on. So many of you who have followed me for a while will have heard this true confession that I'm getting ready to share. I've shared this before, but I'll share it again in the hopes that you'll be inspired once more. I told you earlier that I like peaceful situations. I consider myself a seeker of peace. But several years ago, I had this epiphany, and I've needed to come back to that idea many times over. So here's the epiphany. It was that I professed that I wanted peace in my life, but I didn't have one single item on my to-do list to reflect anything like that. Most of y'all know I'm a list maker. I had lists about fitness and about cooking and about organization. I had lists about work projects I had going, holiday shopping lists, reminders to sign my children up for things, and, all sorts of business of life type lists. But the insight was that when I looked at those lists, none of them had anything related to the pursuit of peace. I guess I just thought it would magically appear once I whittled down all the other more tangible things that I had going. And y'all, here is the second part of the true confession. I've talked about that insight several times over the past few years. I've shared before that I realized that I didn't really have anything on my list to pursue peace. And I still have times that there is nothing peace related in my planner, on my list. When I'm more abbreviated about my spiritual practices, when I get busy and I get a little bit more abbreviated about them, I guess I become less aware of the need to make space in my life for those things. And here is where I come back to Morgan again. One of the ideas she shared, and I really loved this, is to practice peace is to take action. It is realizing that life is not about fixing or solving problems on your own. We are connected to a larger, greater network, and the best way forward is to stay focused to work we can do together. To practice peace, we have to be willing to fail and try again. Well, that means I get a do-over. And all I have to do is refocus my lens. That's a big relief. So in case you need some inspiration to find peace in your life, maybe your to-do lists don't have anything related to peace on them, I'm going to share a poem that Morgan shares at the end of her book. It's called Peace is Possible, and it shows us all the ways to find it. Now, it's a little bit long, so stick with me here, but you will find lots of action items in this poem, and it goes like this. Take heart, breathe deep. Now is the time to practice peace, the freedom to breathe, no matter where you are or where you're headed, no matter the present uncertainty. Practice peace with the music helping you slow down and feel more deeply. Take deeper breaths more often and remember what is good, melodic, rhythmic reminders to seek out the music of life. Practice peace with every breath cycle, a symbolic reminder of wholeness. It's time to see your story in a new way and help others do the same. Practice peace with the freedom to do things a little differently now, letting your yes be yes and letting your no be no. Decide what you will do differently. Name what's not for you, what you will say no to. Name what is for you, what you will say yes to. Practice peace with community, knowing community looks different season by season. From dinner tables to bibliographies, your people are everywhere. Their stories impacting you from near and far, for you are never alone, even when you feel you are. Practice peace with empathy by creating breathing room, space for others to exhale, and their beautiful stories. Practice peace with expression by realizing that you have something to say. Your story matters and is worth being shared. Now is time to breathe out all that you've been taking in. Practice peace with conversation. Let it be the source of inspiration. Learn from working together and offering a listening ear. Practice peace with silence, for in the quiet there is room for the delightfully unexpected and accepting that it's okay to not always have something to say. Practice peace with rest, honoring the natural rhythms of your body. Resist the pressure to always be on, engaging in the lifelong process of living unhurried. Practice peace with grief, recognizing that you are not designed to hold it all in. Even if you feel like you must be the strong one, you are free to feel what you need to feel. You don't have to discount your losses. You are free to honor the lives of those who are no longer here and carry them with you in your heart and learn how to breathe again. Practice peace by letting it out, speaking up when it's time to speak. Recognize the importance of not staying silent, never minimizing how you've been hurt, allowing others to join you in support, and seeking justice and accountability. Practice peace with healing, but never putting time constraints on the healing process. With a heart wide open to others who are on the healing journey too. Practice peace by letting go into humility, releasing the need to be in control and letting others take the credit, embracing the value of collaboration. Practice peace with a plan that is rooted in getting to the heart of what's truly important, not defined by failures and successes, but by the love you give and the life you live right here in the present. Practice peace by trusting, by looking at the map as one of the many ways to plan ahead, and then taking the path while holding your plans loosely. Practice peace by slowing down to notice the other people on the journey who are asking questions just like you. Practice peace by traveling through the daily rhythms of life, leaving room for redirection. Practice peace by growing, by breathing in the experiences that helped you bloom into what you are today and who you will continue to become. Practice peace by giving yourself permission to get older and wiser each year as a natural and beautiful part of life. Practice peace by becoming what you were meant to be, by embracing the interrelationship between greatness and smallness. Life is ordinary and extraordinary all at once. Embrace the lifelong process of becoming and recognizing that every small breath is a part of something greater. With every inhale and exhale, you are becoming. Practice peace by holding on to every little thing that reminds you that you are part of something so much greater than yourself. Practice peace with hope by keeping an active imagination, allowing yourself to dream, continuing to believe that peace is possible. Thanks so much for joining us today as we re-examine the concept of peace, and hopefully this made the whole concept more accessible to you in your routine. So my last word on that today is I'm going to share a quote from George Lucas, and the quote is, "Always remember, your focus determines your reality." So may it be so. And until next time, peace.